So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding, and I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront, and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. I don't know if you've ever heard the saying, everybody is kind of walking around with their umbilical cord in their hand, looking to plug it into something. It's kind of a weird thought. What it means is you want to connect, right? You want to figure stuff out. You want some support, right? So if you don't mind, you have my permission to plug your umbilical cord into the Daily Boost podcast today. That'd be a good thing to do, because I got some good stuff for you today, okay? A podcast broadcast live from Daytona Beach, Florida. It is spring break here. I was down the beach just the other day. I'm just going to say, it's awfully cold to be wearing what you're wearing, but it's okay. I appreciate you wearing what you're wearing. Yeah, passions. The things that you want to do that make you passionate about life. I was on a Face Your Passion coaching call the other day. It's a wonderful group of people really digging into some deep stuff about being happy. It's hidden in plain sight, to be honest with you. And I had a question about something I call my 6 passions, things I like to do. And she said, well, what do you do for your 6 passions? I said, oh, well, I explained it. She said, well, that's easy. I said, yes, it is. So if you don't mind today, I'd like to do that. I'd like to put something in front of you that I think is going to make you happy. Now, I know you don't want the simple. You want the complex. You want the hard thing to do, and yet you want it fast and easy and instant, right? So this is going to be fast and easy and instant. If you will do this today, if you will think about it just a few minutes when we're done with the show, and implement it in your life. And when I say implement it, it's just the stuff you like to do. It shouldn't be hard to do. I'm getting ahead of myself. I do that sometimes. My name is Scott Smith. Do you know that by now? Common name, uncommon sense. This is the Daily Boost. Been doing it now 19 years. Kind of fun. I hear podcasting is kind of cool now. Back in the day, it was like, what's a podcast? Pod what? Now it's kind of cool. A question for you on a Monday. Have you done your homework? So this is the homework. It's really simple. It's not hard. You don't have to work at it. You don't need ChatGPT to do this. And by the way, some of you have tried. Please don't do that. Here's what you do. You sit down at the end of this program today and you simply say, ask, how's my life going? That's it. And take about 60 seconds and just let the answers kind of flow into you and write them down. If it's good, great, keep it going. If it's bad, change it. That's all there is to it. And if you put that question in ChatGPT, please don't. I'm just going to leave it at that, okay? So I'm on this call just the other day, Wednesday. I do 2 calls a week. I do a 10 a.m. Tuesday and a 7 a.m. Wednesday. On the Wednesday call, bright and early, they're ready to go. And now I'm talking about, kind of how the fact that I have my morning routine, I have my daily routine, and I get most of the stuff I'd like to do done pretty much in the morning, pretty quick, actually. And she said, well, so what do you do? Tell me what your passions are, because I have this thing. You may have heard me talk about this before. We all have a thing, my 6 passions. Now, it sounds cool to say that, but the way I came up with that was one day I said, okay, what are the things that are important for me to do every single day? And I put them into categories. So my 6 passions are basically 6 categories. Now, within then the categories, are there many things I'd like to do. I don't do every single thing every single day, but I did take the time to figure out stuff that makes me happy, stuff that should be in my life, and then kind of toss it in a category. And if I only did this, if I only spent a little bit of time every single day to make sure that I did what I like to do, that might make me feel better, make me happy. I know, it's crazy. Imagine the comment there. If you just take the time to do stuff you like to do, at least a little bit every single day, you're going to be happier than if you don't take the time and you just spend your days doing the stuff you don't like to do. Now, that's just common sense. I know there's not a lot of that around these days. What are my 6 passions? So when she asked me the question, Scott, what do you do? Can you explain your 6 passions for me, the categories, and tell me what you do in one of those categories? And I just reeled them off in about 30 seconds. I'll take a little bit longer this time, and it'll probably be different than I said the other day. So of my 6 passions, they are categories. My first category is personal. These are things that I'm personally passionate about. What would fall into my personal passions every single day? I like riding my motorcycle and working on my motorcycle. That would definitely be one of them. I like, watching YouTube videos about my motorcycle. I like playing with my dogs. I like talking to guys at the gym about motorcycles too. Stuff like that. So it's a personal passion of mine. So if I do that a little bit every single day, I like music as well. So sometimes I'll play music or I'll watch concerts on YouTube. If I do that, I'm happy because I've done a personal passion. I have many personal passions, and every single day I'll just make sure I do 1 or 2. I have purposeful passions. These are passions that I know I'm here on this planet to do with this podcast, talking to people every single day, helping them it's a purpose for me. I feel it's part of why I'm here. So as long as I do this a little bit every single day, improve somebody's life, impact them in some way, I feel like I'm on my purpose. So that makes me happy a little bit every single day. I can't tell you how many people don't do the things that they say they're here to do. Then I have my connection passions. We're humans. Connections are important. We like tribes. So I just know, as much as I like to spend time by myself, I'm better when I spend time with other people as well. So every single day, I'm going to reach out and connect with somebody. Who is that? Could be a friend, could be a business associate, could be a family member, could be my wife. Doesn't really matter. I just know I'm a better person when other people are in my life, making sure I'm a better person. Then I have spiritual passions. I want to spend a little bit of time every single day on my spiritual needs. This year, I continue on the quest that started last year, and that is to read the entire Bible. Take a little time meditating over it and getting involved with the people that are helping me do that. That's what I do every single day. And I just find if I do it every single day for maybe 20 minutes, I'm just a happier guy. I feel complete at the end of the day. There's a couple more. I think these are the important ones. So let's do let's do the last 2 because this is important.
I see you.
Avatar: Fire and Ash is now streaming on Disney+. It's the film critics are calling the best Avatar yet.
Yeah! Go, 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 go!
A true epic and completely jaw-dropping.
This is the only pure thing in this world.
Return to Pandora on Disney+.
It will be an adventure for the whole fam.
And watch the Oscar-winning phenomenon at home.
This is sick!
Avatar: Fire and Ash, now streaming on Disney+. Rated PG-13.
Abundance passions. I wrote down abundance and people said, what is that? It's all about the money, Scott. Well, okay, yeah, it is. If you're in business, it's about the money. If you have to pay your bills, it's about the money. If you have a mortgage, it's about the money. Now, is it completely, totally about the money? No, it's not. Your needs will be provided for in some way. But for the most part, just like 200 years ago, it was all about going out and hunting down a deer so you could feed the family, right? It's about the money. So you got to pay attention to that at least a little bit. And I call it my glance. Once you set up your financial picture, you have the way you make your money. Then I just glance at it at least once a day. I'll spend a little bit of time. Could be 2 minutes, could be an hour. It just depends. I'm going to look at my abundance. Do I have what I want? Now, abundance is not just totally about the money, by the way. Could be about love. Could be about having a better tribe. It could be just almost anything. Whatever you feel more abundant, more fulfilled with. If you don't take a little bit of time every single day and think about that, then you're probably not going to get it. If you're a person who likes to live in lack, you're probably thinking about that all day. So if you're a lack person, and I tell you, just think about your abundance at least a little bit every single day, you're likely to get it, aren't you? You see how the 6 passions, the 6 categories of these passions basically are kind of common sense. The stuff we like to do, the stuff that is good for us, that fulfills us, the stuff we know we want anyway, just literally just having a little bit of discipline to make sure we just do a little bit of it every single day. And that's just plain common sense. And I know it's not so common on the internet these days, but done this thing a long time, not only life, but coaching a very long time. And ultimately, my 6 passions are leading to one place. The final passion category is that of my legacy passion. Most of us, if we think about it, we want a great legacy. We want our funeral to be a place that people say good things about it because they mean it, not because we died. But you can't have a great legacy if you don't build a great legacy. So every single day, I'm looking at everything that I do, thinking, does that make a great legacy, or am I heading down the wrong path? I don't know, it kind of makes sense to me, though. If you listen to me any length of time, you'll figure out that I've read the books, I've done the seminars, I've done all the stuff, I've lived life. I made every mistake in the book, and I've written books with mistakes nobody else has made. And maybe I should sell those books, right? But at the end of the day, the older I get, the more I talk to people, tens of thousands of clients these days that I work with. It's getting out of bed. It's do the next right thing. Next right thing for you, the next right thing for the humans, the next right thing for your kids, for your planet, whatever it happens to be. That's all there is to it. It's fulfilling means less in most cases. You don't have to be full to have more, do you? Well, all right, let's get out of some kind of a meandering mess. Well, not a mess. It's good stuff, okay? It's good. It's just a conversation I would have with you if we were on the phone. Tomorrow, I'm going to continue this conversation about some needs I see people focusing on, and I think you're going to be very interested in that. What are you doing when you're doing you know?